Welcome back. It's the Kovacs Report. A month has flown by and we have the new Marvel Previews catalogue. That's right. This will show all the books coming out in September from Marvel. We're going to take a look page by page. We're going to highlight some new stuff, give you some idea of what I'm going to pull, and we're going to see what Marvel has in hold for us this September. Okay, let's jump straight in. I'm going to ignore the Deadpool Batman cover there until we get to it, which won't be too soon. Here we go. Deadpool and Batman, eh? The first of these Marvel DC crossover events. And you couldn't put two bigger characters together, but you know what? I have hopes for this. We've got a beautiful Greg Capullo cover, but I see something. And let the down likes begin. I don't care. You're always going to get my honest opinion. Zeb Wells with Kevin Smith. Now, we all know how I feel about Zeb Wells. And Kevin Smith, to be honest, hasn't been at his best, has he? I mean, did you read the Spider-Man not Zeb Wells, sorry, Kevin Smith's story recently? It was just ass dick jokes the whole way through. So is that what we're going to get? I don't know. The saving graces there's Kelly Thompson, Chip Zdarsky, and more. So Greg Capullo, like I said, with Adam Hubert. And there's lots of other names there, just picking out a few. Terry Dodson. So the art's going to be great. The art is definitely going to be great, but will the story be good? I really don't know. So Deadpool and Batman will be followed by Daredevil and Green Arrow, obviously by Kevin Smith. I mean, he's written both of those titles decades ago. I mean, if he started last year, they might come out in time. And if you know, you know. We got Captain America, Wonder Woman with Chip Zdarsky and Terry Dodson. That sounds good. Of course, Jeff the Landshark and Crypto by Kelly Thompson and Gurihuru. That sounds interesting. I will read all of them and obviously make videos. So what does it say? The crossover you've pined for but never thought possible. Deadpool and Batman cross swords and batarangs as Marvel and DC unite for the first time in decades. Wade Wilson, indeed, has been hired for a job in Gotham City, but will the world's greatest detective help him or destroy him? I don't know. I guess we'll find out. But I mean, looking at the art, it's worth it for the art alone. I mean, look at that double page spread. It looks incredible. Incredible. Can't wait to see it. So what do we got here? We've got this X-Men Apocalypse thing coming out. Again, I'm reserving judgment. I don't know. There's going to be a load of books coming out. I remember the recent one in the 2000s. You know, there was some nice art, but I don't remember it being an amazing story. Let me know if it was, because I've blocked it from memory. But there we have it. There we have it. Another huge event that's going to change the Marvel Universe yet again. So what do we start with? X-Men of the Apocalypse Alpha. Jeff Loeb, Simone DeMeo, variant cover by Joe Madeira. Okay, what does it say? The X-Men Apocalypse crash into the mainstream Marvel Universe. Okay, so another reality-bending, time-changing, alternate universe colliding book. So the art doesn't look too bad. I mean, I'm sure that looks unfinished. I'm not sure. But it doesn't look too bad. It looks all right. Yeah, it looks okay. Let's have a look. So Spider-Man 94. Now, this sounds a whole load of fun. I mean, who doesn't remember that cartoon? Who does not remember that cartoon? I am 100% on board this. J.M. DeMatteis, Jim Toe, covered by Nick Bradshaw. Variant covers as well, galore, obviously. The hit 90s animated series returns. After searching to the ends of the multiverse, Peter Parker, the amazing, the spectacular, the radioactive webhead himself, also known as Spider-Man, swings back into the streets of New York with his beloved Mary Jane Watson in tow. Well, there's a first. But what's this? One of these villains is not like the other. Witness the universe's debut of not one, but two of Spider-Man's greatest villains from the comics. Legendary Spider Scribe J.M. DeMatteis and rising star artist Jim Toe bring you the return you've all been waiting 30 years for. Indeed, we have. And you're never going to expect the twists and turns ahead of your friendly neighborhood Spider-Man. Break out your action figures and post up in front of the TV as we bring you back to the greatest era of animated superhero television history. I can't wait. Next to Battle of the Planets, Spider-Man 94 was one of my favorite cartoons growing up. I cannot wait. Do we get some art? We do. I'm not sure about the interior art. I mean, it's nice, don't get me wrong, but I'm not loving it. That's a shame. Okay, maybe it would grow on me. Maybe the story's so good, but it does look good. So Battle World is returning as well by the looks of it. Okay, yeah, Battle World #1, Christos Gage and Marcus Toe. Oh, Leno Yu cover, you can't argue with that. And look at that, looks beautiful. Battle World from Secret Wars returns. Slay your enemies, prove your worth, and all your desire shall be yours in the world to come. Heroes from across the multiverse, of course, are thrown together on a patchwork world to engage in their own secret wars for the survival of their timelines. Who or what has created this battle world, and for what nefarious purpose? Enter Mysterio. Is he friend although not Mysterio, the Maestro. The Maestro. There's a lot of universe colliding books going on here, not only within their own universes, but Marvel and DC colliding. Interesting. Interesting. Marvel Zombies, Red Band #1, Ethan S. Parker, Jan Bazaldur. Honestly, some of these names, I don't know a lot of these creators. So this sounds interesting. It really, really does. I mean, I love the original Marvel Zombies, and I know there's been tons of stuff since then, but this looks cool. Some nice covers. It was the most important space flight in the history of the Marvel Universe. 4 intrepid heroes took off into the unknown and returned changed, gifted with great abilities, and hungering for human flesh. Travel back to the birth of a Marvel Universe parallel to our own, but chock full of horror since its very inception. Which heroes will rise to become the champions we know and love? Which will be torn limb from limb, and which will devour the scraps? Find out in this blood-soaked series. Okay, so I guess we're going to get a regular version and a red band version with like more blood and gore. So I can't argue with that. The cover looks cool. Is it Greg Land? I think it's a Greg Land, yeah. Yeah, all right. We'll give that a go, I suppose. Punisher, Red Band. Now this I'm looking forward to. Benjamin Percy, Julius Otha, covered by Marco Cicchetto. Oh, you can't not get it with a cover by Marco Cicchetto. He's amazing. I love that guy. There's a Frank Miller variant as well. Wow. Okay, lots and lots of variants as always. So Frank is back. Reread and reload, true believers. Frank Castle is back with no memories, a full clip, and a thirst for wrathful vengeance. His violent search for answers could only be chronicled in a Red Band series. Bullets will fly, blood will flow, and the citizens and criminals of New York City alike will fear the name The Punisher. From the superstar Wolverine creative team of Benjamin Percy and Julius Ota. Don't miss a single pulse-pounding page of this explosive new series. So The Punisher is back, as in The Punisher with his skull. I think that Marvel are trying to claim back that skull because it has been used for some, let's say, nefarious deeds in the real world. So it's nice to see The Punisher back in his famous trademark skull t-shirt, being a badass. Looking forward to that. Oh, the art does look good. Oh, yeah. We're definitely getting that. Oh, so there's some blood and gore censored. Amazing. Godzilla. I'm not even going to look at it. Just so not interested in these Godzilla books. They must be selling because they keep making them, but I'm just so not interested. So sorry if you are. Okay, Imperial. So Imperial 1 has dropped, the big event by Jonathan Hickman, and it's good. That first issue was flawless, set a lot of things up. Brilliant. I cannot wait to see what happens to this. So I guess these are the little one-shot spin-offs. So we've got Exile. So we've got the Exile. So that's with Steve Fox and with art by Francesco Manna. A coup at home has imperiled Shi'ar Magistrix Xandra, tearing her from the throne. Her only hope for survival lies in a mismatched group of renegades led by her father, Professor Charles Xavier, and her resurrected mother, Lilandra. But when faced with the awesome power of the Shi'ar Imperial Guard, the only way to survive is to run. Okay, sounds cool. And we got Nova Centauri #1. So that's Hickman with Jed McKay, art by Matteo Della Fonte. Okay, from the pages of Imperial, yes, of course. The Xandarian world mind will be lost forever unless Rich Rider can earn the credits needed to keep it alive. So Nova must offer his services to the highest bidder. Have helmet, will travel. So yes, they tried to employ him in issue 1, actually. So this must go off on that tangent. So I think what's happening is we're going to get, like, as usual, in-depth stories based on smaller coverage in the main book, and that's what they usually do. Sounds cool. Doctor Strange 450. So you know what? Never been a huge Doctor Strange fan, but they've got the old logo there. So I guess they're celebrating 450 issues. So we'd definitely give that a go. Lots of big names there: Derek Landy, Roger Stern, J. Michael Straczynski, Christian Ward, and more, and loads of artists too, including Ron Lim. Wow. Okay, another Francis Lennell Yu cover, or Lennell Francis Yu cover. That looks interesting. As Turmoil seizes Asgard, Doctor Strange's life is about to change forever, as always. But as he stands on the threshold of a true journey into mystery, nicely done, it turns out the past isn't quite done with him yet. Fan favourite creators reveal untold tales of Stephen Strange's past, while current scribe Derek Landy reveals a glimpse of the future to come, as Marvel celebrates 450 issues of Doctor Strange. Yes, a definite. So Iron Fist is back as well, but an undead Undead Iron Fist by Jason Liu with art by Fran Gallen. Okay. Willis Portacio is back and doing some covers there. Very interesting. The Iron Fist Rises. Okay, what's this about? The book of the Iron Fist declares that every Iron Fist will die by the age of 33. But who created this false prophecy? That doesn't make very good sense. But who created this false prophecy? All right, we'll work it out together. So who wrote and created this false prophecy might be what Marvel meant there. Danny Rand was killed. But can you truly kill an immortal Iron Fist? I guess it's in the name, right? He's immortal. Learn the truth about the legacy of the Iron Fist as Danny Rand rises once more to snuff out those that threaten that legacy before Danny's time runs out. Okay, we're on board. We'll give that a go. We'll see what's shaking that. So Black Cat, issue 1 I don't think issue 1's popped out yet, or has it popped out yet? I think maybe it's coming very, very soon. So I'm going to reserve a judgment. I hope they do Felicia Hardy well, because she hasn't been treated very well, I think, in recent times. So fingers are crossed. Again, same with Thor. The first issue hasn't dropped yet. I'm going to give it a go. I missed out on the previous run. I sort of dipped in and dipped out, but it wasn't floating my boat. So I'm going to definitely try both those books. All new Spider-Gwen Ghost Spider. Again, another book that hasn't dropped yet. I think Stephanie Phillips is writing The Runaways too, actually. And I read the first issue of that, and it was actually pretty good. So probably going to give that a go for sure. Uncle Scrooge. So, for the Disney fans, we get Uncle Scrooge, not my cup of tea. Now, The World to Come. Oh, my Lord. First issue's dropped. It's been absolutely brilliant. Super excited to see this cover have all the classic heroes on the cover looking badass. Cannot wait to read this series. So far, well, like I say, one issue out to big reveals. Very, very, very good. And again, Captain America. There's loads of new stuff coming out in June, July. So I think Captain America #1 is about to drop very, very soon. Chip Zdarsky, very excited to read this. I hope it's a return to form. The previous run, yeah, let's leave it there about the previous run. Not as great. So, you know my feelings about these Ultimate books. If you're following the channel in any shape or form, just not been good so far. Every time I mention this man's name, I get so many bad emails and downvotes, but I don't care. I'm going to be honest. Dennis Camp is destroying the Ultimate Universe, and he's got another title that he's going to destroy, which is Ultimate Hawkeye. So it's such a shame, because the Ultimate Universe could have been incredible. It could have changed a lot of things for Marvel, but at the moment, I think it's just a shadow of its former self. And there we go. Ultimate Spider-Man Incursion. Please watch my video on this, right? Before you judge me and judge my judgment of Dennis Camp, watch my video on Ultimate Spider-Man Incursion, then come back and tell me that I'm wrong. Honestly, I challenge you. Ultimate Spider-Man, the shining star and only star in the Ultimate Universe. Jonathan Hickman with Marco Cicchetto. Absolutely incredible, page-pounding incredible. Is there a lot of Spidey in it? No, but when Spidey is in it, it's amazing. Is Spidey with Mary Jane? Yes. Does he have children? Yes. Is there a Venom in there? Yes. Is it beautifully drawn and expertly written? Yes. In fact, it is the only Spidey book worth reading right now. It is absolutely first class. I love it. Dennis Camp on the Ultimate. So we've had 13 issues of nothing already, and I expect by issue 16 it will be 16 issues of nothing. I'm going to give Peach Momoko a heads up though, because Ultimate X-Men, she is doing a nice job of what's going on over there. So I'm not going to talk bad of that. It's really nice. I say it every single time. If you like her storytelling and her art and everything she infuses into it, you're going to enjoy it a lot. It is beautiful. It looks beautiful. I'll give you that. Ultimate Wolverine. So, Ultimate Wolverine, read the first 3 issues, didn't enjoy it. Read issues 4 and 5, it pulled me back. And I think issue 6 I read, and I just slipped away just a little bit again. But I think we're finally getting Wolverine himself back. It's taking a long time, but you know what? I am going to give it a third go. I'm going to give it a third go. Let me know what you think. Fantastic Four, again, Fantastic Four #1, Ryan North. It's okay. I'm gonna keep on to this book, actually. I mean, Humberto Ramos, I mean, everyone likes his art. Again, I don't think the issue 1's dropped. He is writing the current run of Fantastic Four, but it's being restarted with another one. So I'm looking forward to that. So, One World Under Doom. Oh, let's see what it says here. Doom's secret and how it's been able to win so much so often has been revealed. Right, well, let's not read anymore, because in the last issue of One World Under Doom, which is a mini-series running through Marvel, if you hadn't noticed, because you probably wouldn't have, because it's not making any waves or ripples or have any cohesive story or making any sense at all. We're going to find out how Doom is doing what Doom is doing. And there's a 2-month break between the last issue and the next issue. So Runaways, Rainbow Rowell. That's Rainbow Rowell. I thought it was Stephanie Phillips. Rainbow Rowell. I read the first issue. Really good. Really good. It caught you up on everything you might have missed. Well, kind of. I mean, there's a lot that you've missed, but it does give you the bullet points and sets up I don't know where the story's going yet because it was a lot of setup, but it was done really, really, really well. I quite enjoyed it. Superior Avengers, I can't touch. I'm not a Steve Fox fan. Don't enjoy his writing. Red Hulk is very, very popular. Not my cup of tea. Avengers continues. Again, you're noticing that I'm just skipping past these major big name flagship books. It's because they are just a shadow of their former selves. But this is what is interesting, talking about flagship books, is the Amazing Spider-Man. So after Zeb Wells' run, Zeb Wells' forgettable, terrible run on Spider-Man, Joe Kelly has rebooted it, and it has not been great. It has not been great at all. You can watch my videos to tell me what you think. But I'm sticking on it because he is my favourite character, so I will read Spider-Man till I die, which is what I think most people are doing. They're doing it because they just love the character. They're just hoping that if they read it long enough, it's going to be good again. And this will be actually Legacy issue 1000, so it's going to be a monster-sized issue with a bit of luck. I hope there's going to be loads of creators on it. Pepe Larraz is returning because Pepe Larraz has done the first arc and John Romita Jr. is back doing the second arc. I don't know why. Pepe Larraz was doing an amazing job. The book looked beautiful. It was the only saving grace. Sorry, I am honest. I have to be. Spidey Goes Cosmic. A tale of two Spider-Men. One Spider-Man swings around New York, meting out justice in an unfriendly matter. Don't you mean manner? Honestly, every month we read this, there's nonsensical stuff. Okay, another Spider-Man is found in a distant solar system running with strange companions. Maybe they mean matter. Maybe it's a pun, as in matter itself. I don't know. We'll find out. One such companion, a stranger named Simbi, making his first appearance. I bet you any money. So you've got Spider-Boy, you've got Spider-Girl. I bet you $1,000 for issue 1000 that it is a little baby cutesy Venom. I bet you any money. In fact, let's see if we can find any other clues here. The next major chapter begins. Right, there it is. Guys, I can't magnify it, but if you look in this little corner, it's a little kid type Venom. I'm right. I knew it. Okay, it's cute. All right, I'll give it to you. He'll probably get his own spin-off series. We'll look for that. So he makes Spider-Man continues. So, 2 months. We're getting 2 issues per month, which means you're getting double the pain. Spider-Man number 1. I did pick up number 1. It wasn't for me. I think there is an audience for it, but it wasn't. I think it's really for younger readers, and it suits younger readers. It's nice art. Not for me. Venom Black and White number 2. I haven't read number 1. It's not out yet. We'll definitely be doing that. Eddie Brock is a book that I've skipped, and I love Charles Soule. So what I am going to do is put that on my catch-up list, which is growing and growing and growing and growing. And all new Venom, I'm just not going to touch. I mean, why is Mary Jane Venom? Please, honestly, when they made a Jackpot, I almost threw up. And now she's Venom. It's just every single character in the Marvel Universe have to, at some point, be Venom or have a symbiont. It's just bizarre. I don't understand it. I really do not know what's going on there, guys. I'm really sorry. I'm going to get so many downvotes, and I don't care. I'm telling the truth. So Spider-Man Wolverine picked up. It's got really good. Actually, I do like the first 2 issues. There's a huge story in there. If you haven't read it, I'm not going to spoil it. So I'm looking forward to that. And again, Miles Morales, it's Cody Ziegler. He's like another Zeb Wells, just not enjoying it. And he's not doing a great job on Deadpool either. Not fun at all. New Avengers, first issue came out. That was good fun. There was some setup there. We've got an unlikely bunch forming not a team to go out and fight the bad guys. And I'm on board. Sam Humphries is doing a pretty good job. I hope it really turns into something memorable because there's some great potential to this book. So really pleased with that. I'm not a Venomverse fan, but I am a Gwenpool fan now, and I read the first 2 issues, and I absolutely love them. It is flat out fun. Forget about being serious. Grab a cup of coffee or a cup of tea and your favourite snack and just sit back and laugh. It is so much fun. I've done their reviews of both the videos. Wolverines and Deadpools. Number 1 hasn't dropped yet, but again, Cody Ziegler, so I don't have much hope for it, but I will read it and I will reserve judgment on this one. Okay, Uncanny X-Men is being held, well, the X-Men right now is being held together by one person. Not Cyclops, not Wolverine, not Rogue, not Gambit. No, Gail Simone. But she is the reason Uncanny X-Men is readable. And it's good. It really, really is good. The art's lovely. She knows what she's doing. And I can tell she loves the characters that she's created. She's created some new characters in here. And it's good. It's definitely worth reading. All the other X books, pale in comparison, especially Laura Kinney Wolverine, which has been ruined by Erica Schultz. So I'm hoping someone takes over that book and bring it back to the sort of Tom Taylor days when it was exceptionally good. Storm tried it, couldn't do it. Magic was okay, but I only gave it the one issue. Phoenix was terrible. Absolutely terrible, not picking up. So Wolverine continues. There's a big storyline rolling now, and I'm guessing that storyline is going to be wrapped up because this looks like a new storyline. So let's see what it's about. Great cover, very Godfather-esque. There we go. Don Logan gets an offer he can't refuse. There we go. I'm Italian, so I saw it early, right? Wolverine, the head of an organized crime family? Question mark. Not a hoax, not an imaginary tale. Logan takes the mantle, but who's after his head? Yeah, I'm on it. I'm not a big fan of Saladin Ahmed. He's destroyed Daredevil, guys. Go and just Google it and see, or YouTube it. In fact, so that's the platform we're on, right? But I'm giving this arc currently rolling a try because there's a very intriguing story. So I would go back and pick those issues up if you haven't read them. I'm not going to spoil it here. But Martin Coccolo is on art, so it's bound to look good at least. Incredible Hulk, Philip Kennedy Johnson. I'm catching up on the Hulk because I've sort of recently rediscovered Philip Kennedy Johnson, and I like what he does. So I'm going to reserve judgment. If this book is good, or rather his run is good, I'll be picking this up for sure. Jeff the Landsharks, Kelly Thompson having loads of fun. First issue drops. It's exactly what you expect. She's just having a ball there with her favourite little creature she created. Emma Frost, the first issue was a bit disappointing, but maybe it has potential. I've reviewed it. You've probably read it by now. I might be on it by issue 4. Who knows? It all depends on issue 2. And we jump into, I guess, now the facsimiles, which are making Marvel a lot of money. And Wolverine Revenge is getting a red band black and white because they didn't make enough money out of it the first 2 times round. So there we go. Deadpool Wolverine. This is shaped up to be a really good title. It's dark, it's funny, I love it. The art's nice. Robert Gill's taking up the new arc and has done a fantastic job. Benjamin Percy is really doing those 2 characters proud, actually. I'm quite impressed. Vision the Scarlet Witch was just unreadable. Death of the Silver Surfer, again, confusing book. Take a look at my video and make your own mind up. I'm going to give it another 2 issues to see if it's going somewhere. But I will reserve judgment. I'll reserve judgment. Daredevil, I've said my piece on Daredevil already. It's time to move on, get some new creative blood in there, and take Daredevil back to the glory days. Wolverine's running. I'm not reading it. The Thing, I read the first one. It was okay. Yeah, I quite enjoyed it, actually. A bit of Ben Grimm fun. So I definitely give it a go. This issue seems to be giving something away, so I won't read it. I don't read Moon Knight. It's just a character I've never loved, so I've got no opinion. But I am told it is very, very good. Very, very good. Again, a lot of these books that are dropping here, issue 1s haven't come out or are about to come out. So I can't tell if they're on the pull list yet. And now we're into Star Wars, which I just stick to the films of Star Wars, so I don't have an opinion. But there's some lovely art here. I mean, Boba Fett, that's going to be a big one, right? Let's read it. Boba Fett finds himself trapped in a situation he seemingly can't get out of. The Empire and an extreme rebel faction are after the same bounty. Fett needs to track down a deadly individual who has played both sides, and to make things even more impossible, his target is hiding out in a volatile volcanic system. Do you know what? That might be enough to bring me back into the fold. We're going to give that a go for sure. Got Han Solo. Oh, well, Han Solo's always been my favourite character, so no, I'm being pulled back in. There's so many books to read. This is another 2. I might have to do this. Let's see what this is about. Hunt for the Falcon. All right, Rodney Barnes, Ramon Rosanas. Who is on the other creative? Benjamin Percy, Chris Allen. Okay. With the cover, Alex Maleev. Well, there we go. And Lionel Francis Yu. I'm in. I have to be in. Like, with those artists on board, I can't say no. So let's see what this is about. In the time before The Force Awakens, where is the Millennium Falcon? Less than satisfied with a settled life, Han Solo lands on the idea of reclaiming the Falcon and returning it to a life of adventure. So it's old man Solo, right? That's what it is. Old Man Logan, it's Old Man Solo. The problem is he can't find it. After enlisting a less than enthusiastic Chewbacca, the duo embarks upon a quest to reclaim the greatest ship in the galaxy. Goddamn right it is. Standing in their way are a laundry list of rogues who have staked a claim, to the Millennium Falcon as well, like the villainous scoundrel who stole the Falcon, Duquesne. I'll give it a go. I mean, you know what? It's worth it. I want to see what the inside art will. We haven't got the inside art. That's a shame. And we got all the other Star Wars books. More Star Wars books. They went to these premiere editions, which are pretty good. I think they're to combat DC's compact editions, but they've got some good stories. They are picking the right stories for that series at all. So here we go. Let's see if there's anything super special coming out. Like I always say, I love omnibuses. I love those limited editions, absolute editions, there's oversized editions. See if we've got anything super duper exciting. So we've got this is a January 2026 solicits here for these Omnis. So we got Iron Man Armor Wars, classic run with David Michelin, Bob Layton, all those other guys, Barry Windsor Smith, John Byrne, and Joe Caramanga. Wow. That'd be an interesting one. I love Iron Man. It's the first collection I ever collected from Tales Spence 39 onwards, right up to, say, 2010. I think I had every single Iron Man you could collect. So I love that character. I'm going to buy that. We're definitely going to buy that. Of course we're going to buy that. So we've got Superior Spider-Man Returns Omnibus. What else we got? Black Panther, Revenge of the Black Panther Omnibus, the Jack Kirby stuff, Ed Hannigan. Okay, we got the Century Omnibus. I guess he's getting real popular now because he's coming left, right, and centre. So what's collected in there, I wonder? Century 1 to 5 from 2000. Yeah, it's everything basically. So if you're a Century fan and you like Omnis, that's definitely the way to go. And that David Finch cover is pretty beautiful looking. Ultimate X-Men continues, X Factor, Marvel Fanfare. I think the first one just came out actually, so I think that's going to be a popular one, man. So the classic stories in there, the What Ifs, the Red Hulks. Okay, we're just into trades now. I don't think we're getting anything super special. Just the usual stuff. Yeah, well there we go. Those are my thoughts. Let the down likes begin. I'm sorry, I like what I like, and I'm going to always be honest. But those are my thoughts. Those are my picks. Let me know what you're picking up. Let me know what I should be picking up if I sort of crossed it off my list as I was going through the catalogue. And hopefully I'll see you in the next video. Take care, guys.